For the past 2 years, I've been using ChatGPT as my running coach, and the advice has been great, but two things were missing. It wasn't visual, and it didn't pull in my real-time training data. So over the weekend, I vibe coded StrideAI, which integrates with my real-time Strava data and layers in AI coaching through an Anthropic API call. So let's start by authenticating with Strava. And now it understands my mileage and my training history. And let's set a goal. Let's say maintain fitness. We can send it off and then generate a plan. Okay, looks like it finished. So we can come up here, see this 7-day training plan based on my goal of maintenance running. I can email this plan to myself or add it to my Google Calendar, as well as click into coach's reasoning to understand the why, almost as if it was a real human coach giving me the reasoning for the training plan. Whenever I click authenticate with Strava, it also pulls in these snapshot charts for my last 4 weeks to give an overview of where I'm at in my training cycle. Beyond just the coaching, a fun part has been building the custom dashboard. So this pulled all the historical data from my Strava back from 2016, so about a decade's worth of running data, and allows me to kind of build my own charts and metrics based on my training goals. So I've been interested in comparing road running to trail running, and so you can see that comparison in the chart here. I added in all my cross training. I've been getting more into cross training lately, so wanted to see the breakout by activity. And then also a place for me to track all my lifetime records in one place. And what I really like about this is it can link directly to the Strava activities. So I also have the season stats dashboard, which allows me to drill in by different period of time to see, like injuries in my training cycle or different races. And you can see those races down here for each of the years. And then this bib book tab was kind of fun. Every race that I've ever run, I've just added a row in my spreadsheet, in a Google spreadsheet to track, the finishing time, where I placed in my age division. And so I passed that to Goose when I was vibe coding this, and it built this page as well. So I can see my PRs again, races over time, number by year, as well as then any podium finishes for my age group. And then the full list of races here that I can click to see in Strava as well. And then finally, we have this Performance Lab tab, which just has one chart right now, but I expect to iterate and add a lot more charts over time. And really the idea of this tab is I asked my AI agent Goose to create a chart showing my performance over time across different race distances. So here's my half marathon. I can click at marathon and kind of see where I started, the journey of how I was able to improve my times through my training cycles. And I think a lot more I could do here by adding more charts to show different running metrics to help me work towards my next goals. So unfortunately, Strava only lets you connect one app at a time. So this app is just built for me and my training data, but I've added it all to my GitHub, which I'll link in the video description notes as well if you want to try to clone this app for yourself. But I think the bigger message here is that you can vibe code your own app, whether it's a fitness app off of Strava data or any other data. And for example, one of my running friends, Jacob, he vibe coded his own app called Bonk AI off of his Strava data. And that was kind of an inspiration for me to then move my ChatGPT coaching to my own website. And so would recommend, if you have any questions, check out my other blog posts on how to get started with vibe coding and reach out to me with any questions. Thanks for watching.